get a cigarette?
Yeah, here, have one of these. Here, why don't you smoke the rest of this? I just burned a cockroach's wings off with it.
Okay, man. It's no problem because I'm used to the fucking handouts, man, that people like to give me.
Yeah.
But what more should I expect from my fellow human? I'm transcending humanity. I've been to the city of Napoleon.
People like you don't bother me. It's all right. Just have it.
Yeah, man, you know that you have cockroaches, you know, the insects are microphones and miniature computer moving cameras. You know, they are used for surveillance. They tell you they're part of the animal kingdom because they are not. It's not. Insects, because the cockroach is a microphone and the flies are the moving cameras.
I've never heard it put like.
Well, you never heard it put because they don't tell you that. You think that they're chirping little innocent part of the animal kingdom, but we know better. We know better because I've been in a visit to the city of Napoleon and even the one Josephine in the South Pole. Napoleon, the secret city of the North Pole. There's an elevator shaft that connects both together with. It goes at the speed of light. You get there just like that, man. There's an educational system inside this community at the Napoleon. It's very warm underneath the polar ice caps. You don't know about these things because they don't tell you about it. You take for granted like the sun sets in the west. You know that these places, they don't exist. They say it's far-fetched, conspiracy theories, and all kind of shit like that. But you gotta realize there's lots of things going on. You know, the Soviet Union and United States, they're all the same thing, man. They push it down your throat, they divide the people, they make one scared of the other, and then they tell you they got big bombs to blow your ass out of water, air, or land in the dirt, man, because they're the same thing. It's the old rule like in Africa, in the third world, they divide and conquer, they get the people against one another and scared of each other and divide them down the middle, and then they help themselves to the big pie, you know. You don't hear these things.
I studied history, but I'm afraid I've never heard that.
History. That's his story, you know. His duty told me once, it's his story. History is his story. No, that's not the way it goes. It's like lightning, man. You know, lightning is, they tell you it's weather. It's like a experimental, some sort of energy transaction that is conveyed by the people from the Pleiades, you know. There's right up here, the sky, this one star you cannot see because of the fog and the greenhouse thing happening in the city, man. But you get out into the country and you can see the Pleiades, and that is the people who run the show. They're really not people, but in Napoleon they tell you these things. Well, what you say about it? I mean, you think I'm crazy because everyone always, they kick me away and think I'm crazy for thinking these stars.
Well, I've heard of the Pleiades, but as far as I'm concerned, they're just stars.
Hey,
they reflect light.
If Europe is a continent, and so am I, man, it's connected to Asia. They try to fucking egotistical. Europe is no continent. But it's a fact, man, in the history books now. You read them and dig, and you dig through the history books and you see that Europe is a continent. They want to separate themselves from people they think are inferior to them, when really the people in Europe are the most inferior people on the planet along with the Americans. They're completely inferior.
Well, they've got boundaries. I mean, they're a continent.
Got no boundaries.
You see this store back here? This store is my store. I own this place, and it's got boundaries. Like, you walk through the door, you're on the inside of the store. You don't walk into the door and walk out into eternity.
Man, I don't recognize the boundaries.
Why do you hang out in front of this place all the time? You know, my business is bad enough as it is.
Well,
when you all the time.
You know, they say when in Rome you do as the Romans do, or when in Israel you do as the Palestinians do. Well, when on the planet of Earth you do as you wish. I don't recognize no boundaries. Can I have a drink of your beer?
So when you walk in my store, you're walking past the boundary. What are you doing to the boundary? I mean,
I don't do nothing to the boundary.
Here's my boundaries. I got to make a living in this place, and nobody's coming in here.
We all make a living, man.
Raving day in, day out. Why did you pick my store?
I'm doing nothing
you got
but
something against me?
I conduct the current, man. The current that they teach you about in Napoleon. But you think Napoleon is this French man, that came and marched across and made his end at Waterloo and then went to Ireland, you know. And and died of an opium overdose or whatever they want to give you as information. But no, Napoleon is the place, it's a city at the North Pole that nobody knows about. You can't even see it from the top, man. You have to know how to get in. There will be the right timing, and you must study the right form, the right content to get into it. You know, I got the limericks, man. I've been writing poetry. I got a limerick for you. You can relate to it, I know.
Don't do me any favors.
It's no, fuck you, man. You listen to my shit.
Hey, wait a minute.
You listen to my shit, man.
I didn't come out here to be insulted by you.
I'm
My
not.
business is failing. You're out here. God damn it.
You don't need to fail, man.
So what if you're not a white man? I don't give a shit about that.
You're fucking racist, man. You're a fucking racist. That's all. It's transcendent, man. Because you know, I got a poem that transcends everything, like racism and sexism and politics. It's all just illusion, you know. It's a poem,
I
man.
can justify this. I just don't like you.
Fuck you, man. You're gonna listen to this, man. There once was a TV named Sony who gave a young viewer a pony. So off the child rode in search of the mother lode, only to discover that the horse wasn't all it was cracked up to be when it tripped over a stack of Federal Reserve notes and broke its two front legs, landing in the fire where men of no less than 100 years old were lighting cigarettes rolled in $100 bills, chanting, "The real prize is behind door number 23. The 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 real prize is behind the door, man." You don't understand me because because to believe, you're a believer. To believe is to be led, you know, to behave or to be head. But to become is to begin to wash away the stain which believers call the end. And you know, they teach us mathematics in Napoleon. You know 1 + 1 = 4, you know, this kind of thing. You know, that's what they think 1 and 1 is 2, because all these people, these Descartes and all these people, they think the earth is round and all these things they take for granted, like the sunset in the west. Where's it set? Who's to say the west is not the south, the north is not the east? They say 1 is 1 and 1 is 1. The sky, when they put the stars up at night, it's a big canvas, man. You know, they change it. They put up a big backdrop, you know, like in a theater. The whole thing is it's an elaborate spectacle production. In the theater, when they put the sky up at night, they throw the big canvas up. It's real subtle, you know, and you just think it's the stars way out there. When those things can put you to sleep, just like that, man, just like that, they can take your life and then use your soul and your energy to fuel the computer. Man, because the religion of division is multiplied by indecision, but with the addition of clear action, I shall subtract my satisfaction. This is the kind of poetry they teach here, because they are not human, and therefore I am not human, because I come in this form, you know. And they make movies like Brother from Another Planet to make it fun of something like it could never happen, or they make it seem like it's something very ridiculous. However, there are things going on that the people do not understand at all. They just go and take it and swallow it, man, and they burp and they shit. It comes out and they get nowhere. So, you know, this is your fucking shop, man. You make money. You make money. You go ahead with your life, you know. You think you got big plans. You get the cars and you get everything.
I've just about had it with you.
So far, you just sit here, you know, and you listen to me and you think things like, oh, I'm crazy. I make no sense whatsoever. But I do, man. You've got to find it. You've got to work for the information, to go through what it takes, to the time and put in the commitment to come to the conclusion and to take it and transcend, you know, like the quantum physics leap, you know. You go way, way beyond what is the scope of your tunnel vision is. You can go way, way beyond it. So what?
Fuck you, I don't have tunnel vision. I'm gonna call the police.
Well, you call the police,
Okay,
man. I will
okay,
just
pal,
disappear,
you'll be
man. I can disappear. I can be invisible. Fuck you, man. You don't listen to me. I will teach you. I can teach you, motherfucker. Fuck you, man. The past is not what it's going to be. Fuck you.